Success is influenced by culture, but culture must be clearly defined. And that's our topic today on the financial intelligence. Success is influenced by culture, but culture must be clearly defined. Today we will do a deep dive into this topic. But just before I get into today's topic, permit me to tell you a little bit about global branding and marketing and mega money media. Our vision is to position our clients, employees, and strategic partners to understand, create, and leverage passive income cash flow, build multiple streams of income, leverage smart investment strategies so as to build generational wealth. On our platform, you will learn about financial intelligence and the commercial financial sector. You will learn about financial intelligence and the investment financial sector. You will learn about financial intelligence and smart capital markets and financial intelligence for sustainable livelihood. It's important for you to recognize also that financial intelligence goes beyond your ability to make money or maximize your disposable income. Financial intelligence is about understanding the global financial systems and leveraging this intelligence to create good debt cash flow, minimize existing debt financial portfolio while maximizing financial and equity capital gain. Now, this is the mission of global branding and marketing and mega money media. So, in the years to come, moving forward from now, our key focus is to help businesses and to help people to literally understand how to navigate the financial world. And one of the things that we want to talk about today is culture. Everybody wants to be successful, but do you know how to become successful? And that's our topic today. Success is influenced by culture, but culture must have clarity. Clarity. You must clearly define your culture. Culture must be clearly defined. So we will talk about this today. Now, what exactly do we mean by success is influenced by culture, but culture must be clearly defined? We're talking about success and we're talking about culture. And what we're saying is that there's no mystery to success. You develop the right culture, and the right culture will literally influence your successful outcome, their desired outcome. But this is something that most businesses and most people struggle with, and that is culture. Because culture can be anything you want it to be. At Global Branding and Marketing and at the Mega Money Media, it is not that way. We have built strategic systems that really help you to understand what is culture, that really helps you to understand how to adopt these culture to your organization and how to leverage them to maximize on the growth of your organization and to accelerate the financial potential of your business. So, one of the questions that we have to ask ourselves, since there seems to be a mystery surrounding culture and the fact that most businesses do not have the right culture, we have to ask ourselves, what exactly do we mean when we talk about culture? Now, what is culture? Culture for us is aligned desire. Culture for us is clarity of intention. Culture for us is informed action. Culture for us is self mastery. Culture for us is your soil and your foundation. Culture for us is your seed in your soil. And all of the above are generic characteristics of a healthy culture. What I will attempt to do now is to explain this so you have some better understanding of what I'm talking about when we talk about culture, and the statement that we use is that success is influenced by culture, but your culture must be clearly defined. So today I'm going to try to give you some definition of a culture and some clarity of what the traits relates to. So far, I have identified a number of important traits. And the first trait that I've looked at just now is we say that culture is aligned desire. What exactly do we mean by this? A culture just doesn't happen, it just doesn't give birth. It is the leader in the organization has to develop that culture. Now, can you imagine that you have leaders in your organization that has no sense of self, no sense of purpose, no sense of direction, and they apply that same principle, that same way of life to managing the organization? In this case, when we say that your culture is aligned desire, it simply means that you have leaders in the organization that understand the concept of aligned desire, that understand the concept of clarity of intention, that understand the concept of self-mastery, that understand those concepts. And in understanding that at the first level that we say culture is aligned desire, it simply means that you have a game plan that literally permeates the organization. And that's simply based on the principle that you now have something that is very important that we call you have a clear sense of self. The organization has a clear sense of self. The organization has a clear sense of purpose. And the organization has a clear sense of direction. You want to be successful? Apply these principles to your life. Learn them and apply them to your business. And you're going to see the massive transformation in how your business maximize on customer impact and on financial growth. The second concept that I talked about earlier on is culture is clarity of intention. Are you clear with the intention of your business? What is your value proposition? What is the intention of your business? What is your value proposition? What is your culture to add value and fix problem? Is your culture all about cash flow maximization? Or is your culture being built to add value and to fix problems? What is your value proposition? And I'm saying to you that it's important for you to understand how to incorporate these characteristics into your corporate brand, into your culture. And we will help you to build these systems. Lesson 3, we say that culture is informed action. But what exactly do I mean by informed action? How often do you take action, but the action doesn't give you the results that you want? Because you're taking action. But when you take informed action, it means something. It means relationship mastery. And in my book, I clearly say that relationships is the mother of all social systems. And if you understand this particular element of the character trait for your culture, you understand how to apply this system to building and maximizing on the growth and impact that you can have on the final consumers and the internal customers. Here again is where you're going to get the massive transformation in your business. We call it culture is informed action. The fourth lesson that we're going to talk about today is culture is self-mastery. What exactly do I mean by self-mastery? Are you creating a culture in your organization where people are positioned to take ownership of their actions and their inactions, we call it self-mastery. Your culture must become one that empowers people to take ownership over their life, ownership over their leadership position, ownership over the execution of their responsibility. You equip people with the right knowledge to exercise self-mastery, where they're taking ownership for their actions and their inactions. There are people who like to do the blame game dance. In a business, you don't want that. You want leaders that have a sense of self, that have a sense of purpose, that have a sense of direction, can build relationships like a master, and can master themselves. You can take ownership. You take no hostage. You take ownership for your success and your failures, for your actions and your inactions. Do you know how to do this? The unique programs that we have designed will really help you to understand this. And on the issue of self-mastery, we have introduced a unique program that we call Blanket Self-Actualization. We are happy to say that after 20 years of intense research, we can bring you groundbreaking information that speaks to the issue of workplace self-actualization, that speaks to the issue of staff turnover reduction, absenteeism reduction, maximizing productivity, maximizing on the diversification of your business, maximizing the growth of your organization. Our self-mastery program really helps you to understand some important superhuman highways. So in 2020 and beyond, we are knocking at your doors, and we want you to open those doors and work with us, listen to us, because the content that we're going to bring to you is going to literally transform the landscape of how you do business. The success in business is not only based on understanding financial systems. You have to understand the human systems that are going to work with you. You have to understand the human psychological and emotional and physical anatomy, and we'll go into all of that with you with these new programs that we're going to be bringing to you. Coming back to culture, what is culture? Culture is the soil and the foundation. What is your soil and what is your foundation? Everything that I've talked about above should become your foundation and should become your soil. I want to link this now to the soil and the importance of the soil and the foundation. Are you aware that minerals is overwhelmingly in the soil? Over 120 minerals are in the soil. And how do we get that in our body? We get that through the food that we eat. But if the soil is bad, it creates impediment, and instead of depositing healthy mineral into the body, it may deposit toxic substance into the body. The same principle applies to your business, the culture of your business, and the soil and its foundation. What does your soil represent? What does your foundation represent? You want your corporate culture, in terms of the soil, to be the soil that provides the greatest nutrients, the greatest benefits to people in and out of the organization. But do you know how to foster this? Do you know how to design a workplace self-actualization program that can permeate every member of your staff and really help them to become the sustained high performers, where you can now seriously start to think about economic and human duplication. You can talk about business diversification. You can talk about business integration into regional and international trade, because you need the human capital for you to seriously start to think about your global expansion plan. Our training program will provide you with this content of information. We give you a solid soil, a fertile soil that has that 120 minerals that is so important to your health, to the health of your business. Culture. Culture is the seed in the soil. Now, if the soil is bad, if your corporate culture is bad, it doesn't matter what seed you put into it, it will not produce after itself. You need healthy soil, and while you need healthy soil, you also need healthy seed. Because you could put a bad seed into a healthy soil, and it still will not produce after itself. What is your corporate culture saying about you? What is your corporate culture saying about your business? So again, I want to encourage you to reach out to us, because this particular program that we have designed is transformational, it's different. No one else will really work with you with these systems, because these systems are unique. They're different. And after 20 years of deep diving and research into necessary tools to help businesses to accelerate their growth, we are bringing to you some transformational content. What is culture? Culture is a aligned desire. Culture is clarity of intention. Culture is informed action. Culture is self-mastery. Culture is the soil and your foundation. Culture is your seed in the soil. Now I want you to log on to megamoneygy.com and navigate shopping on our website. And you will see a range of programs that we are currently offering to help you grow and develop your business. But we also help you to grow and develop your business with global relevance. You don't want to build a brand with just domestic impact and domestic relevance. We're going to help you to build your business and your brand with global relevance. We live to impact your lives. There's so much of information that we want to give to you, but we want you to reach out to us the same way that we're going to be reaching out to you. This video that I'm doing here today is a genuine attempt to reach out to you, to add value to your life and to fix the problem of growing and accelerating your business. You need the right human resource in your organization. You see, the challenge with the human factor is that you have so many humans that are readily available to you. But are they the right people to help you to move your organization to a next level? Now, they may come in with not being fully equipped, but you can make a decision that because you have the right systems and you have the right culture, your culture can withstand their inefficiency until you bring them to that point where they can truly understand how to adapt to your system and how to apply your system to continue the growth of your organization. And here again is the importance of having a culture, knowing a culture, and living by your culture. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the author of several books, including Billionaire Codes and Manager's Toolkit. I'm the best-selling author for these two books. Again, I want to encourage you to log on to megamoneygy.com, navigate shopping, and spend as much time understanding what we do. And when you go to those websites and you understand what we do, I want you to reach out to us. We are here, willing, ready, and able to work with you. Some of our programs, we are prepared to give you a crash course. It's going to be free. We're going to whet your appetite of what the program can do for you. Don't procrastinate. Take action today. Take action now. Reach out to us. If you're a business owner and you want to scale your business up, you want to understand the culture that you can adopt to grow your business, reach out to us right now. We bring a content to you that understands unique social systems to grow your organization, but we also help you to understand financial systems that can catapult your business to a whole nother level. You get to learn about the commercial financial sector. You get to learn more about the investment financial sector. You get to learn about smart capital markets. You get to learn about debt reduction strategies. And if you're in business and you're creating debt, but you simply do not know how to apply debt reduction strategies, you're wasting a lot of money. You're losing hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. And we can stop that hemorrhaging. So again, I want to encourage you to reach out to us. We are willing, ready, and able to work with you. My name is Gary Thompson. Be blessed. Until the next podcast.